This short demonstration will show how to configure the Lozen connector using the MuleSoft Anypoint Studio. We have set up a sample message flow that will be used to retrieve VSAM data through Lozen. We start by selecting Lozen from the available connectors in the Mule palette on the right-hand side. We have multiple actions available to take advantage of the features of IBM VSAM, including both indexed and sequential reads, as well as full write and rewrite capability for bidirectional access to the data on IBM Z. In this test, we will be reading sequentially. We select and drag the Read Sequential action and drop it onto the VSAM read flow. In the Attributes pane at the bottom of the screen, file name is flagged as a required element. We have defined a connector configuration called Lozen Read Config. We check the global elements to ensure that configuration is present. Switching back to the VSAM read flow properties, we define the file name attribute for the read sequential message processor, as well as properties for read direction and number of records to return. We also need to fill in a MIME type to ensure we get the expected format. One of the most powerful features of Lozen is the ability to do inline data transformations. Lozen handles both code page and data field format translation. To configure that, we add parameters to point to the record format mapping file and set additional parameters related to the incoming record format. We then refresh our metadata and select the transform message processor in the VSAM read flow. This allows us to inspect our input and output field formats. Note that the names in the output map to the names in the input, so the correct transformations can be selected and applied during the data transfer process. We also see that the output payload will be in a JSON format. We now switch to the console view in preparation for testing the message flow. As we run the process, we see the log messages in the console that are emitted by the executing message flow. The VSAM read flow is deployed and prepared for execution. As the connection is made to the Lozen server, we confirm that we are executing an NFS 4.1 protocol exchange. As the process completes, we see the expected student records transformed to the JSON format we previously defined. Thank you for your time and attention. For further information, please contact us via email, phone, or social media.